So we will be executing the social media concepts whichever we learned in the previous session. Okay, so you will be having a brand or a name, okay, which you have to use it. Right now I have my own website. Okay, so for example amudakumar.com. Okay, if you go out and visit this website, there will be lots of content available inside. Okay, each and every content will have a dedicated URL. Okay, now what I'm supposed to do, the first thing is I have to collect all the URLs available inside my website, irrespective of any website you take. Whenever you get a client, number one, the client should have a website, so help the client to have a website. Okay, the client should have a website. If he is not having, he should have one so that we can promote. Number one. Number two, that website should have content. So use tools like Answer the Public and explore more content and suggest them to create a content around those topic. So now you will have content. Now those content needs to be promoted. Okay. So you can promote those content using social media platforms. That is what we are going to discuss today. Okay. How can I collect the list of URLs available inside this website? Okay. Number one, basically a website sitemap, okay, will have all the URLs inside. Okay, but the problem is not every website will have the sitemap URL as same. They will have a different URL. So you can check with the client and ask the client what is the sitemap URL of your website. For example, for my website it is sitemap.xml. So this is by default for all blogger.com. This is by default, and you see I have lots of URLs available inside. But you see, all these URLs are with some special characters like forward slash LOC, okay, forward slash last modified, and all the stuff. Okay. Now, the sitemap file will have all the URL collection in a single place. So I'm going to a sitemap file. Okay. This sitemap file contains all the URLs. Okay. This sitemap file contains all the URLs. Now I have to extract only the URL from the text, so I can use some online tools. For everything I'll use online tools only. Okay, so free online URL extractor from text. See, look at the choice of words. I'm using a word free online so that I can use it for free. So URL extractor from text. So I have text here. All these are text content, and I want to extract only the URL from there. Okay, so I'm just going to Google and hitting a search about that. Okay, there are lots of websites, and one website is URL extractor for web pages and text. I can try any of my choice. That is your, it is your decision. But I'm choosing this one, and I will give it a try. Okay, I'm going down here. Okay, this tool says set up your input. Select your input. Okay, let me put this input here. Okay, and I come down. I can also feed my sitemap URL. Can you see here? I can feed my sitemap URL. Okay, but I have given the data. Okay, so I can come down and I click on extract. Okay, so once I feed my complete text and I give extract, you know what happens? Automatically it removes the special characters inside all those, and it gives me only the links that is available. Can you see? All are links, only URL. Okay, now I got the complete URL by selecting the text. Number one. So my goal is to collect all the URLs inside my website. I know one thing, that my website has, or a sitemap file of any website will have all the URL there. So I can go take it and extract. So I'm using a tool called online URL extractor from text. I can use any tool of my choice. Okay, and I will select all this URL. Number one. The next choice is to generate the sitemap by yourself. Let me say you don't know the sitemap of your client website. Okay, because Not everybody will have the sitemap only. Okay, now what you can do, you can go online and select something like online free sitemap generator. Okay, which means I'm going to get a website that is going to help me to generate sitemap for my client website. So I go here, so feed my URL and I click on start. Okay, now this tool is going to check the complete database and going to extract all the URLs for me. Correct. Now here also I will get the complete URL database. Okay, hope I got it. Still loading. So when you have more URL, it will take more time. Okay, when you have a limited URL, obviously it can complete in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, my website will be completed in 1 or 2 minutes because I have very few content, approximately 43 to 50 content. Okay, okay, still it is scanning. So what it is doing, it is actually going and checking each and every URL and creating a sitemap. So done. So click on view sitemap details. Now once I come down, see, it has given the sitemap here. See, I have all the links, right? But see, this sitemap comes along with the time zone editing and all that stuff. Okay, so there are several ways of doing it. You can paste it in an Excel sheet and remove the second and third column. That is one choice. Or again, you can go to the website like this. Okay, paste your source code, whatever you have created. Okay, and you can click on extract. Okay, then I have to clear input. 1 minute. So I have cleared the input. I paste the code. Okay, once I paste the code at the top, automatically it gives me the URL only. So somehow or the other, I have to collect the total list of URLs available inside my website. Number one. Okay, after collecting this, I can go to my Google Docs, okay, or Google Sheets, sheets.google.com. Okay, and I can create a new document. Why I'm using Google document is because even if I change my computer or if my computer is not working, I can still access this document, okay, from a different computer. That is the advantage of cloud based projects. I can go ahead and I can name it like Amadar Kumar. This is the website name. Okay, social media marketing schedule. Okay, I'm going to promote this content on social media. So this is what I have. Okay, the first option that I have is my, okay, website URL. So I copied those URL from there and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, now you see I have my home page amadhukumar.com, digital marketing courses, okay, SEO training, backlink created, digital marketing training institute in Chennai. So there are lots of content. Okay, how many are there? Totally there are 52 or 51 articles. Okay, I have. Okay, so these 51 articles, okay, are going to be shared on social media platform on a regular basis. So what I'm supposed to do, I have to create the title of each and every content. Okay, Amadhu Kumar. Okay, Amadhu Kumar, a professional digital marketing trainer. Okay, so like this I can manually type one option. Okay, or I can go ahead and extract the metadata, which means like every website will have a title description that is always shown on a search engine platform. So the next thing what I will do is I will go ahead and use any online extractor tool that helps me to, okay, extract metadata. Okay, so what I'm going to do, free online bulk metadata extractor tool. So see, I'm trying free. Okay, free online bulk metadata extractor tool. When I say bulk, I have to feed more URLs. Like it enter. Okay, so there are lots of advertisement coming. So there is one tool called tools.busstream.com. I click on that, and this tool is looking very simple. So what I'm supposed to do, I have to go paste the complete URL, whichever I have. See, I've already copied. Okay, I have to take the complete URL, copy them, and paste it inside the box inside the left one. And I click on go. Automatically, this tool extracts the title. See, if I have amadukumar.com, right? So look at this URL, the first URL. Okay, it helps me to extract the title. Okay, for each and every URL here. So what I can do, I can go, I can see the order may change sometimes. Okay, this order may change. It is actually in reverse, I think. Okay, once I go out and see, this is basically amadukumar.com. Okay, so the order may change at times. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do now, I'm going to take the complete content. Okay, and put it into the same sheet, maybe on the sheet 2. I'm not sure which one is good or bad, so I go paste it here. Now once this is done, okay, I don't want this meta description and a keyword, so I will delete them. Oh, okay, I will delete them because I need only the title. Okay, so columns D and C and D, so I deleted. So this is the input URL. Okay, I have this link or database. Okay, and this is the title of my content. Okay, so now I have to work on title because this URL talks about social media optimization. Social media optimization, Amadu Kumar, online digital marketing trainer. Okay, so this is the my website title. Okay, I'm formatting, so it is your choice to format. Okay, I go ahead and replace all those. Okay, by finding out this one, I'm replacing it. Okay, so replace all. So done. So if you see, you can see the title. So this is a social media optimization article link. This is a social media optimization title which I have at the same time. Okay, the same thing happens with all. Now I have to sit down and rewrite all the articles by myself. For example, I have to share this one to the social media platform now. So what I will say, right? Hi friends. Okay, my website has an article related to social media optimization. I hope this will be of great information to you. Read it right now. Read it right now. Okay, so this is the title or the description I have written. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a hashtag. I have to do it manually for sure. Okay, hashtag for social media optimization. So the hashtag that I'll be using is basically hash SMM. Okay, as social media, as social media optimization. Okay, so these are the three different hashtags I'm going to use for this content. Now I'll be working on the next content. Okay, so digital marketing course in Madurai, digital marketing training institute in Madurai. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite it like, okay, one of my article in my website, okay, discusses about digital marketing course in Madurai, but I can, you know, rewrite them, digital marketing course and institute in Madurai. Okay, so I'm deleting the remaining stuff and I'll tell them read it right now. Okay, that's it. Now this article talks about digital marketing course in Madurai. So my hashtag will be hash digital marketing and another hash digital marketing course, and another hashtag will be Madurai. Why? Because this is located to the area Madurai. Okay, related to the area Madurai. So for your reference, I have created two title and one hashtag. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to schedule the date. I'm just going to fix the date for this. So today is 19, so I'm going to fix it from tomorrow. So 23 hyphen 2021. Okay, preferably do it manually because if you are not used to this platform, okay, it is very easy for you, okay, to do it manually. So the next one is going to be on 21st 3 2021. The next one is going to be 22. Okay, so 22 3 2021. Okay, the next one is basically I'm going to make it 23. So like this, what are you supposed to do? You are going to assign a date for all the articles which you have. You can do it bulk or you can do it one after another. Okay. Now what are we going to do? So we have the content ready here. Okay. If you have an image also, you can put it. Generally, you can take the image and upload it. If you are having an image in your system also, you can do it. Okay. So now, so this is the article. So this is the title, hashtag, and the date I have created. Now what I'm going to do, I have my Facebook page kept open already. Remember, this can be done only on the Facebook page. Scheduling can be done on Facebook page only. Scheduling cannot be done on your personal profile. Okay. Now I can go here. So there is an option to create a post. So create a post. Okay. So I'm clicking on this. I'm going to my document, and at first I'm copying the text. Okay, I'm copying the text and I'm pasting it here. Next, I'm copying the URL. Okay, next I'm copying the URL. So I will leave one space and paste the URL in the next line. So once I paste the URL, Facebook will automatically fetch image from that URL. I think there is no URL in this particular image. Okay, so it is not fetching it. So, and the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the social media marketing hashtag and I paste it here. Okay, if you see, social media has got almost 43k post. Social media optimization. Okay, so this is social media marketing. Okay, so what I've done, I have published the content by defining it to the people, added a URL and also added the hashtag. Okay, now if I have an image, I can go over and upload them. Okay, so I'm actually visiting this particular content or article. Okay, so this may have an image, so let me check it out. Okay, I'm coming down. So the social media optimization content has no image inside. When I check it out, so Google, oh, there is an image. So 10 important rules of social media optimization. So there is one infograph available, but that is available at the bottom. Okay, so what I can do, I can go ahead and try to, save this image. So save as, I think this is a web page. Okay, no, I think there is no option to save it as an image here. Okay, this is basically image. I can try to open this image in a new tab. Is there any option? Sorry, so this is not giving me an option to open it in a new tab. Okay, so I can download it, and I can also go ahead and click it on this browse button, the image here. So I can click, if I have an image, I can browse. So what I can do is, okay, I can click on post directly. So it will go to Facebook. If it is not going to the post directly, or if I want to schedule it, they are telling me to go to the publishing tools. There is an option called publishing tools where we can go. That is actually a place where we can publish a lot in a common place. So I go to this publishing tools. Again, I have to create the post, or if it is automatically taking, that's really good. Okay, I can go to this publishing tools and I can try to post it. For example, I go here, I create a post, new post. Okay, that will be posted in Instagram and also on Facebook. These are the two different choices I have. Okay, so I can paste the content here. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so the same content which I have already created. Okay, so I'm scrolling down and seeing it. Media, I don't have an option. Okay, so link preview. Okay, it is showing because it doesn't have an image. If I want, I can target a location if I want. If not, not an issue. So here it is. So desktop newsfeed, this is how it will be looking like. Okay, so one is Instagram. So there is must for this image. Okay, it says image is must. The reason, because Instagram works with images. Okay, in Instagram works with images, so images is mandatory for Instagram. So that's the reason it is not allowing us to publish it. Otherwise we can give it a try by removing Instagram from the post option. Okay, so here it is. If I remove Instagram, okay, it will allow me to publish. Okay, but if I want to publish it on Instagram also, I should upload a image. Okay, so as of now I'm removing it from Instagram, and what I'm supposed to do, I have the date fixed. Okay, I have the different date fixed here. Okay, for this particular content on the social media platform, the date is on 23/2021, that is tomorrow. Okay, so what I can do, I go here to this particular post. Okay, instead of publishing it, there is an option called a drop down. I click on this and it says schedule a post. So I can go change the date from 19 to 20 and change the time to around 9 o'clock in the morning AM, and I click on save. Okay, and I go ahead and schedule the post. Automatically what happens? Okay, the post will be scheduled for tomorrow morning, for example 20th March at 9 o'clock. Can you see this? So I have scheduled the post. The same way what I can do, I can schedule the post for day after tomorrow. I can schedule the post for the next day, like this. So this is basically scheduling these posts. Okay. So these posts will automatically be posted on the next time tomorrow. And all you have to do is go to Instagram, go to Facebook, Pinterest, or different platform. And each and every platform, you can go ahead and schedule your posts.